Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. In the last episode, we learned that Celia is the spirit of courage, and we're about to go take on the ghost ship after doing some side questy stuff. I went ahead and decided to start this episode with Beetle, just to check if there's any ship parts worth buying. Unfortunately, there really isn't. There's this pillar handrail. Not really worth the 600 though, because as far as I'm... Actually, that could be one of the stone ones. Actually, it probably is one of the stone ones, now that I'm thinking about it. Probably worth a purchase right now because I have a golden wheel, so if this happens to be in the stone set, then things are going to be interesting. Oh, the other one's the strange chimney. I already have that though. Also, we're now an official silver member, 10% off all merchandise and a prize, which we'll get apparently in a week in the mail. So, I don't think it's anything relevant, if I remember correctly, unless it's like a heart container or something. But I don't think that's necessarily the case. But if we look at our collection, we can actually confirm if this ship part is part of the stone set or not. And it would appear to be so, because I believe it's the fourth one, and the rock wheel is the fourth one. So yeah, it is part of the stone set of ships. So that will allow me to replace the rock wheel with the golden wheel. Not going to bother doing it now, because there's really no point, but it gives me an option now for different things to add on my ship. And if I can get another golden part that isn't one of the stone parts that I have, then I can upgrade my hearts again. So, not too bad, actually. That ended up working out pretty well, so I don't need this route right now. I actually need to use the slate. We're gonna head to the frog on the left there, head up into the fog, and we're gonna be using our spirits to track down the ghost ship. And then in this episode, we're going to deal with the ghost ship. And it's probably gonna be an extremely long episode, but that's okay, because we will deal with it accordingly. So, let's head up here, and basically we're heading up into the Northwestern Sea, and to the fog, and dealing with enemies I don't care about. You're dead, sir. I actually really want to get a good cannon. A good cannon or a good anchor would be really nice to have right now, because I still have the normal anchor, and my cannon has nothing to do with any of the sets I care about. Some sort of demon cannon would be nice. Anything golden would be wonderful to get right now, so hopefully we'll keep our eyes out for something golden and get that eventually, but we're getting pretty close to being able to get 6 hearts. A couple lucky parts and we will be able to acquire that 6th one, and life will be good. Life will indeed be good. So just head into the fog a little bit, and the story will start very shortly. So any moment now. Any moment now. There we go. Unfortunately, our ship has a few issues, and the engine gets stuck once again. Yeah, kind of work on the engine. It got stuck during Jolene. It got stuck now. We get a brief moment where we get to actually head inside here and deal with stuff here, but the unscheduled stop. Something happened and the engine went nuts. Blame the ghost ship, not your crappy ship. No, it's the ghost ship. Clearly, it's the ghost ship. So he's gonna be working the engine, which leaves it us to navigate. Luckily for us, we have 3 fairies to help us do that. So we're gonna have the fairies help us out fighting the ghost ship. All 3 of them. They can locate the ghost ship. I kind of skipped through that quickly. Sorry about that. Basically, the 3 fairies are basically going to be able to locate the ghost ship with their enthusiasm. Sorry for skipping through that text so fast. It kind of tapped the side of the thing accidentally. But, whoops. So, exactly right. Yeah, we're going to go steer the ship using the fairies. Essentially, what's going to happen is we'll be turning around, and as we see, basically we use our stylus to move left and right, and the fairies will beep louder and louder, I guess faster and faster, as we're heading in the direction of the ghost ship, because they can detect where it is. So turn left and right. We can steer anywhere we want as long as we have to stay in the fog area. If we leave the fog area, the thing ends. So the fairies will go more wild when they're pointing at the ghost ship. So use that as an indication of where it is. You can hear the beeping. Kind of go left and right if you are heading more in the correct direction, or as we get closer, they're going to beep a bit more. Actually, that sparkle there was... There we go. Ooh, that was some... I heard some good... Wait, it's going a little faster here. Okay, just keep going back and forth. Avoid the... Do we have a good one? It seems like it's more like this sort of direction right now. I don't know. It's usually in the top left corner of the map somewhere, so just navigate through there, avoid all the barrels and stuff. You don't want to be taking unnecessary damage. As usual, if you take damage, Lineback will yell at you. We don't want Lineback to yell at us. That would be sad. So, okay, if we're heading this way, it's bad. So let's make a sharp right turn. Ooh, wait. Ooh, there we go. I see ourselves a ghost ship. We found it. Yeah, it's usually around here somewhere on the map. So with that, you locate the ghost ship. And it's time for us to board it. And it's time for us to explore it. Tetra's in here somewhere. And this technically counts as a dungeon of sorts, in my opinion. So welcome to the 4th dungeon of the game, technically. The ghost ship. Linebeck seems quite a bit frightened. He seems a little bit scared by it. So yeah, he's shaking his boots. Celia's teasing him now. Oh, put a crab in it. Who says that? Like, who actually says that? So, as usual, Linebeck's leaving us behind. He's leaving us to do all the dirty work. Because he's just kind of a bit of a coward. So, Celia, once again, just being for a spirit of courage, you're kind of a douche. Leave the poor man alone. Oh my god, it's just brutal. You shut it, Sparkles. I love the interaction between the two of them sometimes. It's really funny. So if you talk to Linebeck, you can leave the ship if you so want to. So you'll just have to basically do the minigame all over again though, so we're gonna not deal with that right now. Instead, it's time to explore the ghost ship. There's a bunch of bats over here. That's kind of strange. I have a flaming sword! Spin it! Actually, technically we're going to flaming spin attack to the face if we do that now. That's just, those little spin attack isn't really flaming. Maybe when we get 20 power rubies, we'll get an epic flaming sword or something. So welcome to the ghost ship. There's lots of barrels, lots of spiders, lots of nasty enemies, and a treasure chest. Let's go get the treasure chest. You can actually hop this gap and get yourself a Zora scale, so that's kind of cool. And we also have one of these guys. Like every other dungeon, we'll get a sort of indication of how many treasure chests are left if we pay 20 rupees. I have no issue of doing that, so let's go ahead and mark our map about the fact that there's a treasure chest here. So it's an interesting dungeon because it's kind of a hybrid of a normal dungeon and the Temple of the Ocean King. So you'll see how it works exactly. It's interesting, but first of all, I think there's some new enemies here. We have ghosts that if they see you, they will hide. So the best option, you can either use your sword or you can make it easy and just snipe with the bow, which is a lot easier to deal with. That fire is coming straight towards me. This cutscene is holding me back. I must run. I must run for my life. Eventually. Ah! The dodges. So good. Oh, I missed on those arrows. Oh well. So we head over here and we meet this person. This person the ghost ship apparently kidnapped. The legendary Lucky. That's me for sure. I am here to say. How do you know my name though? How strange. I didn't know. I mean, I was guessing the hero wins. I must know everything. But the House of Cubis. Interesting. So the sisters were snatched away and they're looking for someone to rescue all the sisters. In other words, welcome to Escort Quests, the dungeon. So we're gonna be a true hero. They seem a little creepy though. They're creepy little girls. I don't know about this, but 4 sisters. We have to rescue the other 3 and bring them back here, basically. So all right, if you say so. You're a little strange, little girl, but I'll trust you for now. Also, there's this thing called Reaperlings. They are the Fallen. You're creepy. I don't really trust you, but we don't really have much choice. Oh, hi. Okay, thank you for your there we go. Yeah, they probably have Tetra locked up somewhere. Let's go ahead and rescue her. Maybe they'll know where they are. This isn't suspicious in the slightest. So basically, this entire dungeon is a giant escort mission that we're gonna have to deal with. Spider, get out of here. I don't like you. That's gonna hit the spikes. Okay, let's draw this a little. Let's draw this a little bit better now. Oh my god. Okay, precision here. There we go. Wasn't very hard. Me. Stop being such a silly face. So oops. May have been spiked there a little bit. May have run a little faster. So, as you're navigating, you can turn off the spikes using these switches. Boomerang always comes in handy, but I'm not going to deal with it now. As you can see, we have more of these crystal switches that we saw before, so we're going to have to deal with these along the way as well. But for now, we can kind of jump these gaps and not have to deal with that fire. We will eventually, but just not right now. So, there's mice here. They're annoying. I don't like them. There's spiders that will spawn constantly. Those spiders will be relevant so very soon, and they are so very annoying. So you'll see what I mean quite soon. But you hit the switch, unlock the spikes here, unlock the spikes over there as well. And before we go rescue that girl, we're gonna go ahead and get this triangle crystal, because if you remember, the thing for it's over here. throw it across the gap, come over here, you can drop the thing in the slot, and this will actually get rid of this flame. We're going to need that to escort the girl back here, because the girl can't jump. Only Link can apparently jump in this universe, so welcome to the second girl. So we've been asked to save you, yes indeed, the third sister of the House of Cubis, and we will take you to where your younger sister is. So let's go on an adventure. So you have to be careful with this escort quest, because two things will go wrong. Also, there will be ghosts, which apparently they will not be hurt by the ghosts. They will be hurt by the spiders. Well, the spiders will play a certain role in this endeavor. Where did that ghost go? Whatever, Mr. Ghost. I know your tricks and traps. You don't fool me, Mr. Ghost. So as you're wandering around here, well, first of all, you can't go too far away or she'll get scared like this, which is annoying, so you can't really run at full speed. So if you do, you have to come back and talk to her, and she's just like, oh man, I'm scared. If I'm left behind, I panic. You better come talk to me. It's really annoying. But what's even more annoying was the spiders start spawning, because the spiders will, where am I going? Ghost? There you are! You die. You die, Ghost. You shall die, even though you're already dead. Anyway, so make sure you don't run too fast, don't leave the girl behind, and you will bring her back to here successfully. I actually didn't encounter any spiders on the way, which is kind of interesting, so I didn't have to really, deal with that mechanic. But if any spiders spawn, you don't kill them within, like, a second. They will panic and scream, and later on that scream is actually going to be very detrimental to us, so you're going to have to get used to killing spiders really quickly. So they weren't with Tetra, we're going to bring back the other two sisters, and hopefully, with smirks, while we wait, smirks on our faces. Okay. You're creepy. Thank you for that. What do you have to say anyway? So, yeah, the Reaperlings are scary, apparently. Oh man. So once again, to make our way back around here again, and luckily we can just kind of hop this gap here. And you're a ghost. You're a ghost. I don't like you. Where'd you go, ghost? Where'd you go, ghost? You know what? I don't even care. I'm gonna go down these stairs. So welcome to the second floor. As you can see, we're in a safe zone. Like I said, this is very much like the Temple of the Ocean King for reasons. The reasons being, if you leave the safe zone, they aren't quite phantoms, but welcome to the Reaperlings. If they see you, they will chase you. They won't kill you in one hit, but they will hurt. They'll do like 3 hearts of damage, so you can't really kill them, you can only stun them, so you want to evade them as much as possible. There's lots of safe zones, there's also a treasure here, and as usual, there's spiders literally freaking everywhere, so we're going to want to be careful. There's a strange door here, by the way, but unfortunately, it's not a normal key. We don't really have a way to get in here quite yet. Keyword quite yet, because we will have a way to get in there eventually. So, the number of treasure chests left is 3. Let's go ahead and pay them and see where they are, because I have plenty of money to do that. There's 2 here, and there's 1 here. So, mark your map, and we'll go ahead and erase it, and we'll get those 3 chests along the way. You can see there's lots of... Oh, hey, it's a Reaperling. Yep, he doesn't like if you hit him. You can stun him with your bow if you actually get a good shot on him, but unfortunately, that wasn't quite the case. Actually, can I... Actually, you know, just for funsies, this is what happens if you get hit by him, by the way. You see 3, or I guess that was only 2 hearts, but he hurts, and he will chase you until you get to a safe zone, and then you can hide from him. So they're a little scary. You can shoot them to stun them. They have a really similar pattern to the Phantoms as well, if you can tell, so there's that. Also, we can unlock that area over here. But let's talk to the girl before we get that treasure while that guy is just dizzy and stunned. Hi, I am your friend. You are a person I need to escort. Let's go escort back to the areas again. Also, to give you a little hint here, there's some treasures over here. There's 2 of them. Pick the left one. Definitely the left one. I know what my left is. Let's go pick the left one. Oh, it's bad. And it also summons another Reaperling. Gee, these girls sure are suspicious. Oh well, the other one also has 200 rupees, so go us, I suppose. Also, spiders show up. She will scream about how much she hates spiders that get stunned, and it will also alert the Reaperlings, who will then come chase you as fast as possible. So, in other words, watch out for the spiders, because they will scream, and bad things will happen. Get out of the way. I don't like you. So, slowly follow them. Use your bow to... You broke my pots! Also, you screamed, but luckily both of them are stunned. and no one really cared. So hi, lady. Let's go on an adventure together. You're a guy. I don't even care for you whatsoever. So head down here. You'll get yourself a treasure containing the round crystal. Oh god, there are spiders. Kill! Spider. Don't want any screams. We're going stealth mode, lady. You gotta keep your screams to yourself. Do you want to get me killed? Well, let's be honest, you probably do. But with the circle crystal, we can put it in here. I see you, Mr. Spider. I see you there. I think not, good sir. So yeah, basically this creating the Reaperlings will come run. I hate you. I hate you so much. Lady, I hate you so much. You're so obnoxious. The dungeon's so obnoxious. But that's okay, because it's an Stop! I have a fire sword, and I'm not afraid to use it, sir. So anyway, let's head here and escort them back, and we have one last sister to go get. So we've rescued the third of the sisters, so all we need is the fourth one. So they're all happy that we've rescued their sister, but unfortunately Tetra wasn't there either. Let's go ahead and bring that last sister back safely though, and all will be well. So let's go head downstairs again, and there's a second basement basically that we can go to, and the fourth and final sister will be there. And actually from there, yeah, you see me, okay. I'm just gonna keep running, because once you rescue the sisters, the spikes go away, and you can head down once again, which is good for us. So I believe this will tell us where the last two treasure chests are. Just one treasure chest this time. Let's go ahead and find the location of it. While this is a dungeon, by the way, there are no, there's not a single like dungeon item. So there's that. I see you, Mr. Ghost. You're a ghost. I don't really like you. So we have to find a switch to move the spikes. The switches are over here. Oh, I guess these switches are over here. So if you have a certain order, you can make it work. But unfortunately, we don't have knowledge of that order yet, so we're going to have to come get it later. If you do all these switches, nothing will happen. It's the usual switch puzzle where you have to know the proper order. But we don't, so let's move on to a place where we have to fight things. These things are basically more spiders. Be a shame if I spin attack to the face. Spin attack to the face. Flaming spin attack to the face, actually. My spin attack to the face has gotten upgraded with a dose of roasty toasty to your nosy. No, I'm never saying that ever again. Ever again. So you can activate the switch to get the, yeah, basically the switch was up and to the left, they said, but it's actually kind of a trap because you're like, okay, I can go with the old drums. Oh, no, you can't. You actually fall down instead. So that's actually a trap that'll cause a Reaperling to show up. That's no good, though. We're going to want to head over here. And we're actually going to learn the real way to open the switches. 2, 4, 5, 1, 3. So you'd think this would tell you the order to pull them. Like you pull the second switch first, then the fourth switch, then the fifth switch. No, that's the actual order. So the first switch you pull is the one over here. Basically, you want to go to your map and write 2, 4, 5, 1, 3. And then pull them in that order, essentially. So, alright, let's deal with Mr. Reaperling. Hi, you're a Reaperling. Oh man, I'm hiding. Be a shame if I shot you in your butt! And then we can run away. So, 2, 4, 5, 1, 3. So 1, 2, you want to pull where the numbers are, as you can see. 3, 4, and then 5. You do all this, those spikes will open, and we'll have legitimate access to these oil barrels. Why do we want to go here? Well, there actually happens to be a switch in this area, so you're a spider, get out. There's spiders everywhere here, it's really annoying. So as you can see, there's a switch over here. These oil barrels you can just walk over and pick up, by the way. For some reason, Link can just pick up barrels of oil, I guess. I don't know, what's a thing. But with that, it'll get rid of the spikes over there. We can make our way over this way, and avoid the Reaperling, because he's a jerk. What do we have in here? Another 200 rupees. There's not gonna be really anything too important here because I think, as far as I'm aware, you can't really come back to this dungeon, so there's there's nothing missable here really. So you head over here, and there's four oil wells. Gee, I wonder where the girl could possibly be. What's up, lady? So you were sitting inside an oil barrel. What were you doing there? So she's the eldest sister. We're gonna have to bring her back and do the usual escorty thing. She'll also give you a hint, by the way, that they're Reaperlings, and you should never, ever piss them off by shooting arrows into their butt. In other words, they're telling us poor advice again. Gee, these sisters sure are nefarious and evil. Shame I shot you in the butt again. So, as long as they're stunned, by the way, they won't Are you really stuck behind her? Really? Really? There's an embodiment of pure evil here! Come with me, girl! Oh, crap. See? Look what you do. Look what you do. Oh, you actually just smacked them in the butt, too, apparently. Well, arrows are a more handy-weighted. Spider! I hate you, Spider. I know what your plan is. Don't even. I will murder you and your family. Please stay away from me. This has actually been a relatively spider-free run, which is nice. Usually dealing with these people is incredibly annoying, but this has actually been somewhat successful so far. So let's keep up our good streak here. Some more spiders will show up. Luckily, the route back isn't too bad, so we can just navigate our way here and eventually. Actually, I'm gonna purposely spook her here. Okay, no, it doesn't actually. I think sometimes the Reaperlings can actually go through the wall. I was wondering if I could trigger that, but apparently not. But that triggers enough to alert them at least, so. Fortunately, yeah, they can't really do much, so. Yeah, I guess, I think there was supposed to be some sort of message about the Reaperlings being able to go through the walls or something, but didn't really seem to. Don't even! I don't like you. I don't like you one bit. Alright. So, let's just turn in these. I hate you so much. I hate you so much, lady. Talk, talk, talk. You're a person who's talking. I don't give a shit about you. So, let's head over this way once again. And there we go. All the sisters are back here. Yeah, we've saved everyone. Time for some quality family time. Oh, man. They apparently are in cahoots with the Reaperlings because they're actually evil. Gee, ya don't say. I'm so surprised these creepy little ladies were evil. So unfortunately, apparently they're the ones who mess with Tetra. So yeah, we're taken straight to the boss of the dungeon. Time to fight these 4 little girls who are a big pain in the butt. We have to play a match of Dead Man's Volley. Wait, volley in a Zelda game, as in like having to hit balls with my sword? That never ever happens ever. Yep, it's the usual. The usual Zelda gimmick. We're gonna have to play ping pong, pong pong with, or we're gonna have to play sword tennis basically, which sounds like a really weird thing. But it's interesting sword tennis because the other 3 will shoot laser beams, whereas the sisters, who now look incredibly creepy, will do the usual having to shoot balls at you and you have to reflect them back. And the usual, some of the balls are bad, some of the balls you can reflect back sort of shtick. So the red one will always be the first one to attack. They will all die in 2 hits. After the first one's dead, the other 3 will start getting a bit more interesting, though. So the green one's next to go here. We're going to go ahead and just continue to reflect these balls. This time, they're going to kind of play pass here, and you might end up hitting a different one instead, depending on how things go. Doing a lot of passing there, but that's going to hit the green one, so the green one needs 1 more hit to die. And just kind of keep repeating this till they're dead. It's not really that hard, as long as you just avoid the laser beams, which really aren't terribly hard to avoid. You just kind of play ping pong here, and all will be well. And as you play ping pong, that gets rid of the lasers in the first place anyway, so there we go. Green's dead. Only 2 remain. So let's play more ping pong. That ball is bad. If you hit it, it'll basically strike into fireballs, so don't do that. Only hit the solid balls, which sounds weird when you phrase it like that, but alright, who are we gonna hit this time? We're gonna hit yellow, so 3 more hits and we're done here. Already halfway done. It's not a terribly hard boss fight. It is cool that you have the ship in the background, though. You have, like, the entire head of the ghost ship. It's a really cool arena of sorts. Also, where the heck did Lineback go? Wasn't he up here with everyone else? I guess we're in a different part of the front of the boat? I don't know. Alright, both of these Poe sisters, or Cuba sisters, whatever the heck you want to call them, demons, have 1 hit left, so almost got this. Just gonna play a little bit of ping pong here. And who's sending this one down here? You are. You gonna be done? Nope, more ping pong. Alright. And oh, we're still gonna keep going. Who wants to die? You want to die. Oh, I missed. Well, darn. Guess we're gonna have to play even more ping pong. Because this never ever happens in a Zelda game, ever. No, not ever. It's like the most overused shtick for bosses in a Zelda game. Seriously, it's just every Zelda game has to have one. It's really annoying when you have a touchscreen controls on top of it. Alright, so now only blue is left. So now they're gonna send 3 balls out. There's only 1 left. 2 of them will be fake bad ones to not hit. 1 of them will be the real one. I'm like having trouble striking here. Let's just spin attack to your face. Spin attack to your face. You dead yet? Okay, no. They actually gotta take more hits because there's multiple ones to deal with, but just avoid the bad balls, hit the good balls, and okay, nope, it's gonna take 3 apparently. This last one's a little bit more of an endurance check, I guess. So 1 more hit, and she should be dead. And indeed, they are. Boss complete, dungeon complete. So no trophies for us. So apparently we've rescued Tetra. Game over. We win. Yeah. We get the skull key for that door we saw. Well, let's go ahead and pick it up. The ghost key. So we can now go to that door and hopefully rescue Tetra behind that door. So let's go rescue that thing. But first, we get ourselves a reward. We just beat a boss, and you know what that means. These bosses don't give stand-up hours, but they do actually give us a heart container. So we now have an extra heart. We're up to 12. Like I said, still technically counts as a dungeon, technically. So we get the heart container for victory. And we'll get teleported back to this area. And from here, I guess actually if you get teleported, do you go back to the arena? I'm actually not sure of this. Is that a thing? That is actually a thing. Nifty. So if you miss like the heart piece and walk into the thing accidentally, you can come back and get it, I guess. So actually, I wonder if it's fully missable though, because I don't think you can come back to the ghost ship afterwards. So make sure you get that heart container, I guess, if you want it, lest it be gone for good. Anyway, head back downstairs, and we're gonna head to that skull door and rescue Tetra. It's gonna be exciting. So what's behind door number 1? Well, death. Death is behind this door. Or victory, but no. It's not gonna be that easy. Come on, we all know it's not gonna be that easy. So we head here, and welcome to lengthy cutscene time. What has Link found? He's found what he's looking for. Unfortunately, she's a bit stiff, I suppose. Tetra's here, but she's been turned to stone. She's now a statue, so we're a bit out of luck here. Yeah, we've rescued our friend. Oh, hey, Lionbag, good of you to show up after we've killed everyone. So, no, there's no treasure. We just have our friend. She's alive, but kind of in trouble. She's not quite herself yet. So, oh, gee, thanks. Hey, don't bot my friend. No, you don't say. So, unfortunately, her soul's been sucked away and she's been turned to stone. So, unfortunately, we have to recover her life force by, we've defeated the ghost ship, but we haven't defeated the ultimate evil. And also, how are you here? You have some explaining to do, old man. And actually, we're actually gonna get that explanation finally. So, we have the power of the hero. He's ready to entrust us with the task of saving this world. It's time for the story of this island, of this world to come to light. He's not Oceus. He is the Ocean King, the god of this realm all along. But unfortunately, he's been attacked by evil. He's in trouble. This version of him he's in a weakened state because he's been attacked by evil. He's apparently been defeated by evil, actually. The evil's name is Bellum. You've seen that symbol. It was on the back of the Reaperlings. It's on the Phantoms as well. It's the one that's running the ghost ship and running the evil inside the Temple of the Ocean King. So, he's been leeching everyone's life force. And basically, he's just evil. It's the evil. It's no Ganondorf. It's no ultimate evil. It's kind of actually a bit of a weird final boss because he's just kind of a thing. But hey, we've dealt with stuff like Nightmare and Link's Awakening, so I guess, like, you know, weirder things have happened in Zelda games. But this evil has essentially sucked up the life force of the Ocean King. He unfortunately has been defeated by this evil, and it's up to us to save the world. Because, you know, God can't win against it. Surely we can. We're just a boy. That's what we do. So, he was dragged into the bottom of the temple. So actually, the great ultimate evil is in the bottom of the Temple of the Ocean King. So, and his life force is still draining away to this day. So he's in trouble. And using this life force, he's creating all these different evils and all the monsters around the world. So he's the one plaguing the world with monsters and traps and tricks and evil. So basically, evil guy, ruining the world, gotta go save things too. So yeah, the two spirits were in prison. Luckily, we rescued them. Celia managed to escape by splitting her soul, and that part got captured, but her body got away. Or I guess she got away, but her powers didn't. So, which is why her memory got lost in the first place. So I explained that. And Those phantoms as well, the embodiment of, they're the most strong evil. Yeah, they're especially evil. The phantoms. And I guess the Reaperlings are also kind of pretty powerful too. Those are the ones who run the ghost ship. So, the powerful soldiers of Bellum. Just Bellum! Really? That's your name, Ultimate Evil Bellum? Sure, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. Whatever you want to do, game. Whatever you want to do. Invincible monsters, untouchable. He's been using storyboards this entire time. Good to know you have storyboards of your entire life story on you. So, using his last strength, he cloned himself and made himself an old man on Mersey Island to hope to find some ray of light to rescue this. He also made the Hourglass to allow the hero to enter the temple. So, he's been studying his foe, looking for a way, and well, we're the way, I guess. We have the Hourglass, we have his power, or what's left of it. We have the spirits. We're the only ones who can break the darkness and rescue Tetra because her life force has been drained. I guess the only way to get life force back is to kill the guy who's draining it, is it not? So, yeah, he kind of kept quiet. Link was just sitting down, wipes his butt. It's all good. Also, it's kind of funny while having this serious conversation, we have this happening in the background of Linebeck. Oh, he's just like, no one saw anything. Everything's okay. Yeah. So yeah, these things basically just mindlessly consuming life force. That's what they do, apparently. He's just like, everything's okay here, right? I didn't break her. Awkward. So, yeah, they use the story of treasure to lure people into the ghost ship where they drain their life force, which is what happened to Tetra. That's when her life force is gone, which, is bad. She's Zelda. She has a lot of mystical power that we're kind of giving to the guy. Probably not a good thing that we've, necessarily done that. Linebeck's just like, I've done nothing wrong. Yeah, she is Zelda. So, yeah, the ghost ship, it came to her. It wanted her power. And unfortunately, it succeeded to get it. Oh, such a touchy scene. Like, just like, oh no. And now Linebeck. There is no treasure. Sorry, Mr. Guy. You are, you're out of luck here. So, he's kind of been tricked this entire time. Poor guy. Yep, the only way to rescue Tetra is to rescue the Ocean King and defeat the monster inside the Temple of the Ocean King. Not an easy task, of course, though. We're gonna have to go find Zauz the blacksmith finally, and he'll give us a bit of he'll tell you the way to defeat Bellum, because we don't have the equipment for it yet. That being said, Linebeck's gonna be a bit angry here. He wants that treasure still. It's the only reason he put his life on the line. He quits, though. Well, what are we gonna do without a ship? How are we gonna get to these islands? We're stuck in this ghost ship without Linebeck. A bit of a pickle here. Luckily for us, the Ocean King kind of helps us out. He's a selfish, greedy man now. But luckily, Ocean has a plan. He's not gonna ask him to do it for free. If you help him defeat Bellum, any wish is his. It's quite a reward for that. What do you say, Linebeck? Oh, Linebeck, you're such a character. He's actually pretty funny. I like Linebeck. The characters in this game are actually pretty fun. So, greedy man, but he'll get his one wish. But, we have to save the world. To save our friend, we have to save the world. In other words, just an average day for a man named Link. We've done it before, might as well do it again. So, Link, you are our only hope. Well, best get to work then. So, are we good? I think we're good. So we're heading back into the ship here, and it'll be time to wrap things up here and do that. I'm debating if I want to split up this episode into 2 videos, and yeah, let's go ahead and do that, I think, and we'll go ahead and quickly talk to Zauz, and or actually, do we want to save Zauz for next time? Also, you can talk to Tetra, and you're not gonna really get much use out of that, though. It's not really good, but every time you come down here, you'll be able to see Tetra again, so it's kind of a thing. So, no time to sit around with our mouth hanging open. Zauz the blacksmith holds the clue we're looking for. What is this clue? Well, I guess we'll find this out next episode. I think we'll talk to Zauz next time. So, Linebeck has his motivation, and we have a friend to save. This game, guys, has only just begun. Unfortunately, we have a lot to do, so let's go. Let's ship out. In the next episode, guys, we talk to Zows. We find out the way to defeat this Bellum and save the world. The second half of Phantom Hourglass begins next time, guys. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.